Street Studios, Houston, Texas. It's on a Friday. We got a special guest with us, Ellie Dollar Sign, Les.
What's up, man?
If you are unfamiliar with Les, I would say go back. How many episodes, Marcus? What episode was that?
Oh, like episode 5?
Episode 5? Yeah, you know, we
Six?
we did a review for Les and DJ Mr. Rogers' track Top Down, and we was basically just showing love because we've always spoke with Les, you know, but it was just really a dream just to get him on the podcast, and sure enough, the stars aligned, and he is here. He is here, ladies and gentlemen. So definitely send your support.
Go.
Check out his tapes, man. We about to get into some real dope shit. So everybody stay tuned. Tweet us, Houston's POV podcast. Jono_Ray on Twitter. We got Poppy Righteous, of course, on the mic.
Yes, sir. POPPY_Righteous. Hey, if you can't spell righteous, don't even talk to me. But the DM stay open. Holla at your boy.
Got the Mac, MACCCK.
HPOV_MACCCK. It ain't no Crip shit. It's some Mac shit. Get at me.
Yeah.
That's my favorite line, bro. To this day. That's still, I love hearing that shit, man.
So we not even doing like an interview, honestly. So if you listen to this expecting an interview, just fucking change your mind real quick. Just try to feel the vibe, because we think about to just have a conversation. This is definitely a good opportunity for us. I've been listening to Les since like '09, like probably one of my top 5 rappers, to be completely honest with you. I mean, I shared his music with Marcus when I was working at Dillage in the Galleria. I mean, vibing
Yeah,
out,
he put me on.
bro. I mean, like I can remember to this
Settle
day,
for less.
bro. Jamming Secret Society. I'm like, man, this nigga talking about Skull and Bones. Like, you gotta check this shit out, dog. And he's like, nigga, who is this?
Was that your first project?
My first real project. My first mixtape that I tried to record was called Crack Music. That's how Rogers found me. It was some
Where
shit
the
that
fuck do we find that? We saw that online, but we...
I would rather y'all not find it.
Really?
Oh, come on.
But
man.
nah, I mean, it's just that's what landed in Rogers' hands. Like that's what
Yeah.
landed in. It was a thing that when I was just doing my thing, hustling or whatever, I bought some CD burners and we handed out CDs at the club trying to.
Yeah.
Cause everybody was trying to sell some shit, so we were just handing them out, see if it landed in the right hand. I used to watch that Tupac Resurrection movie. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Oh, yeah.
And
I
he said he
that
was
shit.
handing out demos, and it landed in the white girl hands, that landed in somebody else's hand to get a demo. So I was like, well, fuck, if you just handed it getting the right.
On some
I was like, no, we
shit.
press up
Yeah.
1,000 CDs and just start handing them out. Somebody gonna get it.
Yeah,
And
you
DJ
putting that
Mr.
work
Rogers
out,
got
man.
it.
You got, man, it's
Bruh.
almost like
Bruh.
people expect to, like, just to start doing any endeavor, man, and just
Yeah.
start making money, bro. Like, you gotta,
no.
man, you gotta work your ass
Boy,
off.
I didn't get
Man.
money for a long
Hey,
time. back
crazy
then.
part.
Word, like,
I ain't gonna say no names, but it's a local rapper from Houston. He doing his thing in Houston. He's loved. Boy told me when he first started, he was like, man, I used to go to the clubs, pass out my mixtape. He said when them niggas threw that hoe on the ground, I would pick that bitch up and pass it to somebody
Oh
else.
no, nigga, yeah, we
Like,
all
real
had to,
talk.
yeah, no, for sure. I had to keep my partners from fight niggas for throwing it on
Yeah.
there. Like, nah, my nigga, just pick that bitch up and give it to somebody else.
See, that's
so
the
this
same.
was 09?
Yeah, nah, it was 09. Yeah,
09.
it was not. It was beginning of 09. Cause my first project, just Settle for Less one, didn't come out till like the last week of 09.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that was what I came across. I came
Yeah.
across this Set Up for Less tape. And the one thing about it, that, because, you know, at this time, this is '09, you got to think about this. This was what I would call like the great hunt, because everybody was on this verge of discovering new hot artists. I mean, you had Wiz, you had Smoke DZA, you
Currency.
had Currency, you had How Fly. How Fly came
Chip the
out.
Ripper.
Chip the Ripper. You had all
Big
these
Sean,
all
Les.
these dope artists, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, on their grind, trying to get a name out, you know, and everybody was doing dope shit. Like, it wasn't just one person that I was fucking with, but you in particular, Les, because you was like talking Houston shit, you know.
Yeah.
Like I would ride, like I had a 2002 Dodge Stratus.
Yeah,
I was fucked up, bro.
yeah.
So, you know, I'm beating the block. You know what I'm saying? So settle for less. I'm letting all my homies hear it, because to me it was that kind of motivational music
Yeah.
that I think our generation, like people in our age group, needed, bro. You know, because at the time, what they had Gucci bumping,
Yeah, like at that time, the hot shit was
what
like
was it?
Gucci, Lil Boosie.
Lil Boosie, you know, shit like that.
That's crazy. That's what I was listening to.
Nah, but it's no knock. I used to be in
Yeah,
Pink
we
Monkey.
was all.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
that's all it
bro,
was
like-
to listen to. It wasn't really
Yeah.
nothing else. Yeah, it was like that was it.
But that was also
And
when
then, like you
Piff
said,
came
like that,
out,
like
though.
listening to Spitter, like the niggas who were listening to Spitter and all the other shit, that was the niggas that had a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they dug a little deeper, like
Yeah.
on the music shit. Like that's when Wale was first bubbling and all that.
Yeah, it was.
Wale
You know what I'm
was
saying?
last too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy is that we all under this assumption that everybody do the shit that we do.
Yeah.
So we
And
own
Crit.
yeah,
Yeah,
and Crit.
Crit. Yeah,
J.
Crit.
Cole,
Yeah.
everybody that's really on now.
Yeah.
So
Kendrick.
so we all on that Piff searching for what's hot. You know what I'm saying? Giving everybody an actual legitimate chance.
Yeah.
Like I'm a rock this mixtape for a day
Yeah.
and to see if this shit ride. And that's really how I determined it. I mean, I put Settle for Less in, and from track 1 to the end, it was vibing, bro. And then Roger's coming through with these fucking Sade like samples, bro. Like I had never heard that shit before. Dog. Like what was the process for you and Rogers at the time? Like this was y'all second project together
Yeah.
because the first one was Crack Music. So for Settle
Which
for
nobody
Less,
will hear.
you
Yeah,
don't
well, I
want
mean,
nobody
yeah,
to listen
yeah,
to.
that's
So
that. I know they could. I mean, it's on live mixtapes. I'm for sure it's on
Is
there.
it?
Yeah, no, it's on there for sure.
I think it's on your website. right?
It's even on my website. It's on my site. Yeah, like it's
the
on there.
website.
It's
on
just
the website.
Shit.
Man, I was just I was figuring this shit out.
Is it Wi-Fi
here?
Yo, Crack Music was just like figuring it out. That was like some real raw. Like people who listen to that, you're gonna hear probably a different person because I was actually like
Yeah, but
living a different life at that time, and I was a
Yeah.
different person,
Word.
and I was actually rapping, trying to rap about that type of shit.
Yeah.
And then as I grew, like I kind of got into like just wanting to be a different person
Yeah.
and present different shit because when you come from something, you don't think it's really that cool anymore because
Yeah.
you dealt with a lot of bullshit from it. So I just kind of like Crack Music was called Crack Music. Like it was pretty like
Now, I'm just curious. I mean, look,
Yeah.
even though the topics, you know, the subject matter changes, you know what I mean? I would like to believe that the message was still there. You
No,
know
it
what I'm
was,
saying?
and that's the thing. Because when Rogers heard it, like you would think, like I say shit like that about it, but Rogers heard it and he's seen the possibilities for what we created.
Yeah.
So it was there, like and when he heard it, man, that story is crazy. I don't know if we even had time for all that, but like I was handing out the mixtapes, man, and I quit. Like I was just trying. I was just working with it. I put some money into this. I bought burners. I bought cases. I put the hard copies out. Did all that shit myself. Like I still do to this day. Just trying it in the beginning though, and I'm giving it away though.
Yeah.
Like I'm not doing this to sell like I do now. Like at this point, I'm just giving it away.
Yeah.
So I'm giving away money and just investing in myself, trying to see like if my partner say it's tight.
Yeah. What the
Let's
people
try it.
think.
Like, let's see what we
yeah.
can do with this shit. Like, let's try to be self-sufficient or whatever. I never seen niggas giving away. Like niggas always used to walk up to the outside the club, buy my mixtape. And I'd be like, nigga, I never heard of you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
At
Like
one point in
why?
time, that
Like,
was
you know
the
what I'm
way,
saying? Like,
like-
why? My nigga, like, why would I buy your shit? So I was like, okay, cool. Well, I'm not going to sell my shit. I'm just going to give it to them because there'd be a million niggas outside the club. It's still before, like, Twitter and Instagram was popping. When niggas
Right.
still, like,
Yeah.
killing the streets with flyers. So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, a mixtape would be a flyer. So we pressed up Crack Music. I recorded that shit in my closet. We did it. And, nigga, it wasn't mixed. I mixed and mastered it. Like, it wasn't, it wasn't
That
like...
shit's fucking great.
Yeah, but nah,
It's raw, though.
man,
It's
It's
gonna be
raw.
raw.
Like I didn't know how to rap really. Like nigga, I'm like
Yeah,
I'm on the mic. Like I was real low. Like you know what I'm
Nervous,
saying.
nervous
Like,
on the mic.
but like it's real. Like the shit I'm talking, everything was real. Like everything was raw. Like the shit was going down. Like I was living in South Union out here. Like I don't know.
Jonathan stage.
And like shit was just it was pretty. Shit was real at that time in my life, and but I quit. Like we handed out thousands of them, my nigga. I even had a meeting with Rap a lot, and it was just like I quit, and I actually ended up like finally like getting plugged through some family with like a good ass job.
Yeah.
Like a gig, like some shit, like niggas just looking to the
be
future
proud
of their
of,
life,
yeah,
like you know what I'm
yeah,
saying,
yeah,
like
career.
so, like
Paying
I'm
bills
like
and
this
shit.
is real life, cause like a lot of rap niggas pretend to not be regular niggas.
Yeah.
Like regardless of what I did in my life before, I worked at Comcast too. Like you know what I'm saying, I've had
Yeah.
jobs, nigga, like regular nigga shit. Like
Yeah, yeah.
'cause I didn't start rapping until I was 25.
Man,
Like
damn.
you know what I'm saying, so like. I lived a life, my nigga. Like a lot of rap niggas jump out 17, 18, you know what I'm saying? Like and make up a life that they never even got to see. Cause you ain't lived yet. I'm
Yeah.
25. I lived at that time, so it's like, nigga, like it was a good ass job. I went up there. It was in Dallas. Went up there, nigga.
What was it? I got it.
Social Security Administration.
Okay.
Good government, 80 bands a year.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Real
Like,
job.
real
Yeah,
job.
yeah.
Benefits,
Wow.
nigga. Like I would, like if I would have stayed there right now, I'd probably be making 6 figures straight up, like
Easy.
on the job, like at work. But the thing was, I never forget it, my nigga. I woke up one morning, I got to the job, I sat at my motherfucking desk, and at the time, gonna trip y'all out. I look exactly like this, except for the tattoos on my fingers and on my hands.
Yeah.
Like all this is here.
Yeah.
I had all this shit. I just had the right plug at the job to get me the job as a family. So I sat down at that desk. I looked at the old niggas in there or whatever, and I was just like, nah,
Not for me.
this ain't what I'm quitting. Like I said, I quit. I mean, I'm telling myself, you gave up, nigga. Like this ain't what you want to fucking do. I got a fucking button up on in this bitch, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, nigga?
It's
Like,
something about that it's just something about the urge to do
Yeah.
what you want to do, and the fact that you actually can do it. You
yeah,
know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, it just
Like,
still like whatever it was, and I didn't know if it was rap at that time. I just knew it wasn't this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, it's not this. So, nigga, I go back. I had just leased a loft up there. I went back to my loft, and I still had the spot I just told you I was around here.
Yeah.
The loft.
Yeah.
Still had my lease on there, like, for 3 months. So I left. I had 2 spots at the time. I packed my shit. I drove my fucking Buick on swingers,
yeah,
my lacrosse back to motherfucking Houston.
yeah.
And man, like this why I ain't quit to this day, because like they always say shit happened for a reason. When I tell you I got home, and the next day I go to this little streetwear spot that's not open no more. It's right there on y'all know it's on Montrose out here. And
Yeah, we know something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been all
and like
all
like
over.
I'm walking in, and my partner says, "See, DJ Mr. Rogers walking in."
Yeah.
He's like, "Man," he said, "Drano gave that nigga a CD." Like one of my partners, he was like, he said like he a real like he like he the good partner to have. He gonna go talk to a nigga if he see a nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So said like we in the store, said walk up to him like, "Yo man, you got my partner shit? Like, did you check it out?" And Roger was like, "Man, yes, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
man, I've been trying to like
Nah,
he
he
just
been
never
trying
followed
to
up.
reach-
You know what I'm saying?
shit.
Like he meant to, but he didn't."
Yeah.
And man, he seen me like, "Dog, what's your email?" He's like, "I'm sending you beats tonight." I'm like, "Alright, same numbers and shit." We talk. I mean, you know, like at this point, I'm like, "Yeah, okay." You know what I'm saying? Like niggas always hit you with that convo. Nah, man. The nigga text me like at 1 a.m. Check your email.
Yeah.
That was and half those beats were settled for less one, and those were all sent back to him the next day, finished.
Yeah. Man,
Bruh.
that's
And you know what's
and
funny?
that was the next day that I came back from Dallas. Just to anybody who is listening about to quit on whatever you doing, my nigga, I quit. I was like not gonna do it. The day I came back and went back to it is the day that my shit started. So,
Bruh, and that's
Like-
crazy because that energy is in the tape.
yeah,
Like, that's
nah.
why I fuck with that hoe so hard. I mean, from top to bottom, bro. Like, even to this day, that mixtape came out in 2009, bro. And honestly, like, I have that in my rotation currently.
bro. I've never deleted it off my phone.
It's on Apple Music too if y'all want to listen to it on there. Get
Nah,
niggas some
shit.
streams.
Man.
now.
Hey, tell them they
Get
need to
a nigga
change
them
their dates.
streams. Spotify, all
Hey,
that.
tell them change your dates on Apple Music because they got shit like.
Well, they put it the
out
dates
it.
that they uploaded.
Oh, okay,
it. You
yeah,
know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. That's
Now
what I'm saying.
it
Instead of when it came out, they
that's
gotta
all
put
that
the
is.
date.
Yeah.
We ain't got
They
no
gotta
Apple
give it his
products.
credit.
We don't know nothing about it.
They gotta
on
let the people
Spotify,
know.
on Tidal.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I got
all
it on.
that,
I got it on
It's
Spotify.
on Spotify.
Yeah, 'cause,
Spotify is actually my biggest market. So
Bruh, who you
Yeah,
telling? I
yeah.
told them, I was like,
no,
yo, I don't know
most
if
of my
y'all
streams,
know.
I get like millions of streams on Spotify. Nigga, that's nice checks every month.
Bruh,
Shout out to them.
Real talent.
that's crazy.
Niggas
Man,
just had a podcast too. Nigga.
Yeah,
I ain't even
shit.
talking about it, but
Might
it's,
need to get with
bro,
the
it's
business.
it's crazy because
Damn,
the
bruh.
approach that you talking about with you quitting your day job, dog, that's exactly the shit that we have going on currently, even
Yeah.
with the podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's just that fucking grind shit, dog. Like, I go to work every day, bro. Like, every day
Yeah.
I go to work. I drove in to Houston at 5 o'clock this morning. Like, I was just up, just
Yeah.
fucking listen to your shit, you know,
That's crazy.
and like this, like,
A nigga, I left a job that I would consider fulfilling, like some shit I always wanted to do since a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it just wasn't worth it, bro. Like, you'll slave your ass
Look,
off
man.
for another man. You know what I mean? And you're not even guaranteed, a pay raise in the
Look,
next
man.
year.
Look, man. Not to cut you off, but the reality of this shit is, fool. And I hope everybody in the world or whoever hear this shit or in this room, like, you only get to live one time and there ain't no joke. There ain't no joke about it. So why the fuck would you spend your life doing something that you don't want to do?
Goddamn right.
Or be unhappy? My nigga, try. You could end up under a bridge somewhere, my nigga, but if you tried, though, you tried to be what you wanted to do. Like, if I fail and fall flat on my face, my nigga, you know what? I could fail tomorrow, my nigga, but I'll be like, yo, nigga, like, I did records with Bun B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga really can't, like, I've really fulfilled, like, I'm good. Like, even though like, I have so much further to go, and I know that, believe me. But the thing is, from where I was and where I came, like, I'm like, yo, nigga, like, so, like, you only get to live one time, bro. Like, it don't matter what you do. Like, if you want to fucking be the best motherfucking carpenter in the world, but you working at motherfucking, you know, fucking Walmart doing some shit, man. Fuck that job, nigga. I mean, I understand we all have responsibilities. Be smart about it.
You got kids.
But like, yeah, kids, everything. Like, I just talked to one of my rap homies on the phone, and he was talking about a bad situation he was in. I was like, yo, my nigga, you got children, and like a lot of the homies, we all like 30, and just hitting 30 and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like that's why I told him, like, yo, bro, you 29, like, it ain't no more win. Like, it's now. Yeah. Because if you keep winning, my nigga, like, you'll be 40.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, it's like you are who you are. It is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
and you stuck.
Yeah, you got to do what you want to do, bro.
Bro, we program, man. Like, that's just it. It's hard to break programming. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really gotta take a literal leap of faith.
Oh,
you know
Kanye crazy. I mean, niggas crazy, but when they talk about free slaves and shit like that and new slaves, nigga, that's not a fake thing. Nigga, like, niggas is really, like, programmed to get up, go to school, get a job, fall in line.
Yeah. Fall in line.
Like, whatever your contribution to society is, figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But, like, whatever you're gonna do to help this world keep revolving, that's it. Yeah. Like, don't try to figure it out on your own.
Yeah. Ain't no get out and, you know,
whoever got the most money go to the better schools. They graduate to get the better job. If you are a middle class, you're gonna do a middle class school. You're gonna graduate. You'll go to a middle class job. Yeah. If you lower class, you don't get it. You don't go to college and you go work at the fucking fast food spot. Whatever it is to keep this world going, this shit is set up. It's there.
At the same time, you can still do what the hell you want to do.
Yeah.
And still make the world go round.
You can. You know I mean, even when you're doing what you want to do, you still making the world go round. It's just you doing what you want to do. Making music ain't shit. That's a necessity to people.
You can wake up and be happy, bro.
Like, you just
doing what you doing.
Yeah, because there's people who might like, there's chefs who love to make burgers. Yeah, I love watching the Food Network. There's niggas who love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Eat the burger. Like, there's fly ways to do whatever you want to do. Like, you could be flipping a burger at Burger King, but you might want to be like the nigga off with the funny hair with the
Keenan and Kel.
Yeah, Dine Drive-ins and Food Network channel. Like, it's all there to do. Like, if you're going to do something, do it to the highest level, my nigga.
And I done been to a few spots, even up in Austin, I done been to a few spots that I only know about because of Man vs. Food.
Yeah, see, shit like that, man. Man, I look at that shit on TV.
You know he was eating good.
I rap, my nigga. I look at that shit on TV. I be like, man, that nigga living.
But and that's real shit. When you go to that shit,
nigga, and get paid.
Bro, and the shit that's crazy.
A lot of people don't get satisfaction out of just being able to go to a restaurant.
Anthony Bourdain, isn't it?
Bourdain, yeah.
Yeah, bro. I listened to some shit. I think it was Mark Maron or some shit. He was on there saying like he was a heroin addict for like 10 years, like doing coke.
That nigga lived. Like, no, Anthony Bourdain lived. He has a few books out. He a type dude.
Yeah, that shit is fucking crazy. It's like, man, if you passionate about something, like, you don't have to wait for another person to tell you that you can do it now. Yeah. Like, you can just do it whenever you want to do it.
And put one foot in front of the other.
Man, how did we get on this? We was talking about.
I was talking about giving riders a tape and shit, and then we just started, you know, but I just having that job and shit. You know, but
no, that's real.
Where does Boss Hogg fall in? Like, this a motherfucker.
Hey, shit. I mean, that's really easy. Like, you know, Roger was a DJ.
Yeah. Okay,
Rogers was Slim Thugs and Boss Hogg. I love DJs for years. Like, he made top drops for Slim. He made a lot of beats. He made Swing for Trey. You know, all that shit. Like, Rogers was.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? Nah, man. Rogers is like one of the. He ain't just a type producer for me. That nigga made top drop for Slim and Paul. Bars of All Bosses got the top drop. Man, that's the hardest song on that thing.
The crazy thing is just he he was on the party scene too though, like
yeah,
in the
yeah,
clubs
yeah. He
with
was
the
the
shit.
man. Look, that nigga is
So a
Jamaican.
lot of people know him just for
Yeah,
being
because
in
you
that
gotta
shit.
remember, like
Yeah.
that
Like
was
when
how
y'all
he
niggas
was-
be coming, when
he was
niggas
in
be
the
coming
field
at
for
me
real.
talking about why you not making no more, like why you not doing Rogers beats,
Yeah.
nigga, that has nothing to do with our relationship. That is one of my best friends
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
for
world.
Yeah.
That not on no rap shit. Like I talk to this man every day, all day.
Yeah.
That, bro, that fucking E30 died. Jesus.
Yeah, he killed it. He
Whoa,
killed it. He
bro,
killed it.
go
That man,
BBSs,
look, yeah, we
bro.
don't play
I
with
mean,
that car shit when we do them shits.
Man,
But
I got to
man.
figure out where to find the discography or the track.
oh yeah. I mean, we spoke about that. We speak about it actually now a lot. I'm like, I tell him all the time, there's a lot of shit you've done that people don't know
Don't
that
know.
you've done. You know what I mean? So,
I did not know that.
but yeah, man. Like, so he was Boss Hog's DJ. So, of course, we recording out of he works out of the Hog Pen. So I mean, I'm in there working and shit. Ray Face, Slim's older brother, one of the co-CEO with Slim.